I'm hearing today. Right now it's about to be Chef's Kiss. It's like doing a chemical reaction. Add a little bit of honey to it. So when you gotta clean out your system, somebody gotta get something out of their system. Ooh, does somebody gotta get a drug test? Also, someone is caught putting particular drugs in something, but that's getting put to rest. Politicians could have been caught paying for things in August or this week of attempting to put like drugs or something LSD. Somebody could be doing something with LSD. Also, some forms of MSG. If you already have pre-existing health conditions, it can cause, especially if you have malfunction with like thyroid function, pituitary glands, hormonal imbalances. If you get certain MSGs, sesame seeds, it can promote the hormones in the body that will produce drug like toxins in the body as if you're taking prescribed drugs. A lot of people are not fully aware of that, but also this politician can be born in August or they did a crime around August. Also circulating around, there's a person or individual or group. Okay, someone is attempting to play like a referee. Hacking, we got banks, Google, internet, car services, a delivery service, in a particular app. Also, point systems. So, point systems usually driving records, DMV, or somebody can be from the DMV. That's up in Maryland this week. Okay, information is being expedited. Something is supposed to have left somebody feeling weak or did something to someone's body. And someone is not getting the reaction that they hope to get from someone. Also, the drugs. So somebody, you probably been doing something mentally, emotionally, psychologically, or physically, eating in a particular way that is taking out what someone thought they were doing. So somebody, you're reversing an effect that was supposed to happen to you. So something that's having a reverse effect, not the intended effect that somebody wanted to have happen to you. Okay. Somebody's last name or first, it could be first, middle, or last name, Harper. Harper. This is a public relations, marketing, digital marketing, CEO of some sort of big corporation that could be involved. Okay, so this could be pharmaceutical, psychological, or bioengineering company, water company, anthropology, environmental services, and real estate company. Also, someone is going to find out about a 501c, 501c3. Somebody is running some money, especially if this is with a church or real estate company, because they felt somebody wasn't going to know what it was that they were doing. They running it through a dog grooming services. Because I remember mentioning Petco, so they running it through like Chewy, um, Petco, PetSmart, dog grooming services, like somebody, if they run one out from home or they got a mobile one, to be precise. Someone could be feeling like, oh, we could get away with this. Also, this is like doing something with liquids, elixirs to affect the brain. This person could be May, September, and July. The May person, clearly this is a spiritual or religious person. So whoever's birthday is in May, they are a spiritual or religious person. Also, they have ties with animals. They also have ties with real estate and land. Also, this person here could be a guru, a ruler, or someone that can run a florist company. Somebody could own like a florist flower company, investment in water, or environmental technologists or scientists. Okay, a jeweler. Somebody could also run a furniture store, wardrobe, a boutique. Also, someone has scribes or scrolls. Someone could also be either Catholic, Asian, or Western European. Asian or Western European. Definitely ties to a water company. Oh, what's the people that holds the papers? Somebody could also be an appraiser, but also we got a person that works in the science field. If this is a college university individual, they work in like, say like chemistry, biology, anatomy, physiology. They could be an eye doctor, brain doctor, neurologist, or they could be a head of a crown or royal group, royalist, but that would mean they would be from Massachusetts, which there's an institution ran out of Massachusetts. Somebody could be from a sundown town, so of course that is, um, I mean, did somebody activate a group, a hate group? Department of Children and Families. Someone likes to go to those like dog shows. Somebody got a small little dog, furry. I forgot what kind of dog Noah is, but them type of dogs, Shih Tzus or some shit like that, or they are around those type of family of dogs. Niagara Falls, waterfalls, fountain. That's Colorado. Somebody could be a radiologist as well. Radiologist technology. But definitely somebody is a florist. They do something with flowers, or they could work in lawn service. They could have a lawn service type of company. A gardener, or someone's last name is Gardner. I'm also getting the name Garrett or Jared, Gerald, Jaron, Geraldo. Are these men being Karens right now? These men must be Karens. Men's. When we saying S's, they could be Karens. They could be portraying to be Karens. or feel like they're telling on something, but yet they're telling on themselves. So this person here could have told a person to add on double the payments, or somebody either on your water bill, there's a double payment that shouldn't be on there because it's actually one bill for somebody. If you stay somewhere like me, you can sue them for that. These are people that are currently participating in something against you that is already illegal. So they're delaying a particular situation in order to figure out how they can do something. This group could be between, this is an older crowd. For some people, they could be between the age of 59 and 97 years old. Because I did pick up bioengineering, infrared. Someone's name is Frederico, Francisco, Franco, Fran, Francis, Francois. Everybody like to say they name a little bourgeois or bougie. This is also keeping wanting to gatekeep a particular piece of information, but that information in this book, so somebody's bookkeeper, whoever the person born in May, their bookkeeper, which could be a man, an older gentleman, he could be 50, between 57 and 59 years old. This bookkeeper has this information, but like I said, for the $100,000 that they spent, or the $597,000 that was used to do something to abuse their power or authority, the bookkeeper has it. So they made sure that they pull it out of the data system and gave it to the bookkeeper to keep it on paper versus put it on file. Someone can be getting pissed off because it's like, how do you keep figuring this out? Well, you keep doing some fuck shit and you want to delay it. So I have nothing but time and opportunity to go ahead and air it out. It's crazy how I not only is verification about certain things that people are doing that's being verified, and someone knows that their jurisdiction, it's like me being in Florida and they could be hearing other readers speaking about it across other countries. I'm getting like United Kingdom, London. I could be in Florida and somebody from Texas is verifying the same thing that I probably had said. Like I said, I'm short. So like if I wanted to go ahead and open up like my smoke detectors, I'm too short. I realized I was like, let me step up here and see if I can take it apart and get it out of there, because I know it is in that motherfucker, because there's no way where it's just going to keep flashing and flashing unless the battery, and also it'll ring out the sound. So I know for a fact that it's one there, because anytime that I walk into the rooms, it's like a sensor. But the sensor is usually meant to detect carbon monoxide, not the body of a person. So somebody going to figure that out this week. Somebody's last name is Long, Long, or Lang, Lang. Langston, Langston. That's the truth. They don't have this. Somebody could be Vietnamese, or from Vietnam, or they planning to go ahead and to escape. This person can be born in between somebody's birthday. They could have did something around, like they wanted to do a clean sweep, June 21st. September 21st, July 21st, or May 21st. Or these people's birthdays are around these areas. Also, we got 1961, 62, 65, 67, 69, 71, 72, 75, 76, 79. We got 91, 92, 95, 96, and 97. Also 1951, 52, 56, 57, and 59. Those years are needing to be looked into. Also, whoever this person born, this is somebody could be between the age of like 29 or somebody be 92. Like somebody do images in the background where they like to urinate. That's going to be found in someone's browser. Urination, dead things, or watching people getting cut up. Someone likes to watch people get cut up on the dark web. Also, they like to watch videos of people in their home, whether they know the cameras are in their home or not. Particularly, they like to watch it with family with children in them. Someone has a thing for that. There's a person named Janae, Janelle, Janice, Janice, Jackie, Joaquin, Joaquin. Joaquin could be in Europe, but it also could be a name here in the States as well. But someone's browser, I'm hearing Ola something. But someone likes to watch people be buried alive or be cut up while they're still alive, screaming for their lives. Someone likes to watch that. Or they like to have people beg for their lives. I don't know, somebody get a thrill off of that shit. But it's going to be found via somebody uploading a stream or a person posting on a social media platform of any sort, and it's going to lead directly to where someone is located, which is going to lead to conversations had with about 5 to 6 other groups. So someone could claim that they're not affiliated, and they are, and it's about to prove it. Republican, or how many Republicans we have? And it's only like the ones I can think of off from the top of my head. You got Dominican Republic. You have the Republic of, not Kenya. Well, somebody could be from Kenya, but it's like it's an outskirt place. Republic of da 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 da. Somebody could be from Kosovo. We got Poland, Scotland, or someone's name could be Scotty, Scotchman. Whoever was the judge that represented Zimmerman, they could be involved in something as well. The last name Tisdale, or that could be a town, city, or location. Choice is yours, whatever it is that you're currently investigating. That has nothing to do with me. I'm going to do my best to separate myself out of the energy, even though I know currently there are people impeding. So let's see what we can get with whoever it is that is impeding as well. Heavy on the name Janae. We also got somebody from Los Angeles. Okay. Somebody could be a DJ. We got the name Jamie, Jamelin, Jamison. Somebody could did something on Garrison, so this could be on a military base of any sort. First, second, third, fifth, seventh, or ninth battalion, brigade, division, 67th, 62nd. Somebody could work comms or in the comm sector. I'm hearing a 21 Bravo. That's military. Crazy, I didn't even look at my hand. Military or federal lab technician that got involved currently right now since August. This week, a Coast Guard male that could be part of the Coast Guard. 61st. Something about the 61st. Someone could be 61. 61st in something block. So that could be in Illinois. That could be in Minnesota. Or a situation can occur where there's double-digit numbers for street location, street, avenue, or boulevard. I just want to make sure that it's in general, because I know that y'all watching to solve certain things, because I'm getting someone like, can you just like a little bit generalize? I got you. Too easy. I just needed to decipher certain things. I needed my tea. All right, we got an illegal upload. Okay, so one of these illegal uploads, search happenings, Department of Social Security, but also an upload of someone putting a home on like a market. It could be Zillow, it could be the MLS, but it's not a home that's for sale or a home that's meant to be on that listing. This could be a mansion. This could be a very big home, a very nice home. I'm getting this home could be anywhere worth 5.6 million to $65 million home. And it's not a home that's meant to be on any website at this time. If anything, it should have said off the market, let alone it shouldn't have been on there. Lauderdale. So somebody could be in Fort Lauderdale or Lauderdale. I'm also getting someone's name could be Dale, Dale. If someone goes somewhere between 7 to 9, you'll catch this person at a deli. Whoever you attempted, this sexual predator, this person that could have unalived someone, or this real estate person, water company, engineer, home services, you'll catch them at a deli. Choose the side you on. I don't know what you got going on. Personally, it's not my prerogative. It ain't making me money. It don't make me no difference. But somebody's doing something illegal with the Social Security. I feel like somebody gonna catch this person and say, like, you know, you're not supposed to have your phone in the office. The illegal upload of Department of Social Security admin. Somebody's gonna catch a person. I'm getting somebody could have passed away anywhere from the beginning of the year to last month, right? Either later today, they're going to go on there, and it's one particular name that's going to stick out, that this person is going to attempt to take the name. I feel this person collects Social Security or some sort of benefit, and this person is going to take that as an advantage to steal the money from it to invest it into either this church, real estate, or this dog company. Or this person going to take this money, give this social security to someone in the Department of Children and Family, and utilize that information as something else. Also here in the Department of Homeland Security, a security guard for a college, university, and a hospital. Somebody could also be pissed off because it's like, so I gotta take the bet on allowing this person to figure it all the fuck out, and you gonna keep holding out until they figure it all out. Somebody's pissed off about that. But I'm hearing, I'm banking on them, like shit. But it's also somebody could be watching at a distance, like I feel like whoever it is, a lot of people gonna get more laughs out of this shit because it's like shit. Why would you do something and you know you're gonna be triggered? Like you shouldn't withhold something and then knowing in the process of you, they can figure it out if they're such psychic, right? This is like somebody that I use quotation marks, like since they're so such you said, like this person want to undermine the capability, but yet when they figure out that a person figures something out, they get triggered. They're triggered. But it's also like triggering this person to want to go harder at it because it's like, well, how is it that this person came back from the dead? It's like coming back from the dead and you swinging. DK and Bones is around the corner from the last search. So if y'all searching for somebody, those bones are literally around the corner from wherever you last did that search is literally right around the corner. I'm hearing for somebody 1 to 6 mics of where you are, the maximum 9 mics. So those who get it know exactly what I'm talking about. It's anywhere from 1 to 9 mics of you finding the decayed bones that are around the corner from the last search. Let me tell you which direction. What direction can they look? East. So anywhere from 1 to 9 mics east is where you'll find. Oh, did somebody spread the pieces? So 1 to 9 mics east, actually 7 mics. You're 7 mics east from where you last searched. You'll find the head or the eyes if it's decaying. I'm getting 7 days post mortem. So you finding it is 7 days right now. If you go find that it's 7 days post mortem, for somebody else is 7 months. So this is like getting partial of the bones. It's like getting the skull or getting the first half of the body. The other half, if there's water nearby, 9 mics. It's like right in the middle. So like if there's a creek, right? And it's like walking in and you walking in between, you'll be able to see where it's a middle part where it parts ways. So it's like the water will be going around you. It'll be right there. Somebody's getting chills. It's like, why would you be? I'm just trying to tell you where the fuck is at. I mean, the quicker you solve this, the easier it'd be fucking figured out, right? Rita don't say that. That sound like a little fucked up, but I mean, no harm, no foul. But whoever the fuck it is, it's like, say for instance, if this is a body, this person ate very, very healthy, and if they ate very healthy, they're it's like fresh, new green grass growing where this body is at. So somebody like if you go in and it's near water, it's going to look like a new plant is growing, but that's where the body is at. So someone has a green thumb. So whoever did it, they have a green thumb. They like to plant things. They like to grow things. Another part of it is if you got to look for the other aspect of it, it's like finding the leg, the femur, or from the knee down or from the hip down. It's going to be northeast. It could be possibly a male body. Are we looking for a man? It says transgender escort. So the escort, the person, the transgender that's gone, it was actually a female who killed the transgender. So whoever comes to tell the police, a female, an escort, a transgender, and an escort female informants on the police is sheriffs right now. These females that came to you, or this transgender that came to you, them two together collectively did that. Especially if the name is start with say the name is Janae, or they gave a man's name to say that they did it. These were the ones that plotted it, did it, and then they forced someone to participate. But this is also like the fucked up part of it is this person's DNA is on whoever this is too. So but the main corporate of the plan of this situation birthday is July 21st. So it was a setup from the beginning. So whatever information someone is getting, they wanted to plot to put this on there. Who are we looking at that these people did this to? So they was plotting to take the fall to make a Capricorn or Aquarius men take the fall for this. I'm getting 3 men were going to take the fall for what these women and transgenders did. That's fucked up. So someone pay attention to who's coming to tell you and about how the story went. Somebody, if you are an investigator, sit down and pay attention to the overexertion of the pauses. Pay attention to the pause. Pay to the animation. Possibly like the breathing and the stare. That'll give you enough. Like for somebody, somebody is screaming, "That's enough! That's enough!" God damn, like it ain't enough. Shit, it's enough whenever I can see on the news that they fucking found what it is that they found or what they needed to find. Somebody's name could be Benita, Anita, Benisa, Benica, Bianca, something like that. Bernice, Bria, Brianna, Renea, Belize, Belinda, Bianca, a B name of some sort. They were planning to do this week or this upcoming week or so somebody would have to use a boat or oar. It's not a motorboat. It's an oar. They got to use paddles. Okay, something about a kayaking incident. Not so much a kayaking incident. winner, a Leo had planned to do this. So it was either going to be the Sagittarius or the Capricorn. So I feel like this Leo was going to portray the Sagittarius for the Capricorn, or either way it goes, the middle person is this Leo, this sun sign, this man. They could be from the east side. So the plan was to one of them to take out the other. But the person that they wanted to use as that middleman's birthday is January, February, or March. Somebody nickname could be like Man Man. This person could be between the age of 17 and 27, 29 to pushing it, 17 to 29. They go a range. Also, someone was telling them to show them how to kill. Excuse me. I'm getting, why would this transgender and escort female all of a sudden you got morals after the fact? That's what somebody need to pay attention to. Because I'm getting somebody asking them, well, what took you so long to do this after the fact? Why would you want to wait until after the fact? Because they were the ones that set that up, not them. These were just the goers. These were the ones that they can. I'm hearing they thought these two men, if there were two or three men up into this situation, I'm getting these people actually had 7 people in plan. They felt like that these people were like boo boo the fools to them, especially whoever was born in 1996, 97. They felt like these men were boo boo the fools, that they can fool them. They're gonna fall for it because I'm hearing if this is a transgender and whatever this escort is, they felt like that these were people that wanted to safeguard their secrets. So this is why they felt they had such a strong hold on them. Also, these were people that called their folks to have them, a grandma called folks, CPS, DCF, or police to make a false report of neglect, abuse, and harassment. So these 3 were the ones that were either pillow talking to this transgender and this escort, and these 2 men, this Capricorn Sagittarius. Leo could have been the one coming up with the plan to kill. So this is someone's friend, relative, or family member that came up with the killing plan, that they were the ones that told them about the grandma calling DCF or CPS and told them that if they could make these people call and make CPS and DCF false reports of neglect. So if they had women or other sexual partners, get them to make false reports as well. One of them could have had someone that's a female truck driver or worked at a warehouse, shipping company, call center, Amazon, Uber, Lyft of some sort. A mayor is currently watching you as you speak. Hello, mayor. I'm just letting you know this is a situation going on this week. Okay, double Leo. So last fall, winter, spring, definitely a non-binary or someone call themselves binary, but it's female. These are more females than it is men. Transgenders and females. We're besties. They are girls. Not really. Somebody could be dealing with jaundice, one of these females. Somebody could live northwest of where whoever's watching me, the person is northwest of where you stay at. For somebody, they're northwest anywhere between 7 to 9 miles from you. For somebody, 79 to 97 miles northwest from where you are currently. They hired a group. These people, the group that they're working with is aged from 1979 to 1997 is their age group that this person is working with, this female in particular. They could be in a very agitated, angry state of mind. Also, with a judge that accepted a bribe or a kickback, hush money to cover up for a police or a sheriff deputy, male. Gold. So they could have paid in gold as well. They could have felt something was a gold mine. Whoever's born in 86 or 1968, they felt this was a gold mine opportunity to do this because they want to figure out who's the actual mastermind. Definitely have to do with 7 different bodies from 6 different situations. Whoever is born in 67, this person can have been born from the 60s, from 1961 to 1979. 76 to be precise, but this person can be 71, born in 1971, 72, 76, 75, 79. Somebody part of an underground conglomerate. Somebody could be shit and bricks. When somebody get ready to come towards these people, eastbound 20 miles. Lakeland. This could also be in Wiles, which I know that's in Europe. Or they could have ties to Wiles. Or that could be someone's last name, Wales. It could be raining on that day, or it rained on the day that this happened. Somebody is extra like triggered or pissed off. Look out the name Tristan. Tristan or Christian? Christian. Or they could be a Christian. Not much of a religion, right? You behaving like this. A light-skinned biracial female. That could be part of the Texas police force. Or they could be portraying and telling somebody coming into the state as if they're part of a Texas task force to figure out a crime. So I'm getting somebody approached a person and told them that they're part of a Texas task force here to solve some sort of crime. Please make sure you check their credentials before you even let them leave out of your department. They leave out of your department, someone's planning to do something, but also this is a person, this light-skinned biracial female is a part of a crime, or it could be taking on a name of a situation of someone else that a crime occurred to them back in 1996. Texas, okay, so this biracial female, we got Texas police, and we got Oklahoma police. So they could be collaborating. Someone could have also gave wrong information, and the person who they brought into these places was a light-skinned biracial person, and the person is not this complexion. Because you know how they do, like, that's like it end up finding out that a person is from Colombia and then the other person is like from the Caribbean, right? They automatically assume that the person would be light skinned. It was an automatic assumption that the person would have that. And I'm getting based off of that, somebody was able to do something that they wasn't supposed to. Why is my video lagged? That means screen recording. Somebody's attempting to do some shit that they ain't got something to do. I'm hearing a rabbi. So is it a Jewish person that actually taking their fucking initiative to do something right? Somebody, if there's a politician involved in this shit, I'm getting, if it's a rabbi or somebody that's Jewish or Israeli, They fit to shut some shit down. They gonna do it privately, but I'm getting somebody gonna keep fucking around and they about to find something out in the craziest way. They ain't gonna like it. Like you could do certain things discreetly, but this type of discretion, shit. Do you forget what kind of president we got? Trump is petty than a motherfucker. I feel like whatever this is, this will be a motherfucker that would take this shit there. Like this information get to this man like that. Oh, bruh. The media would eat that shit up for years. But somebody's taking the initiative, and it's like, I'm getting somebody has literally to the end of the week. So October 7th, I'm getting somebody, look, I'll offer you grace, especially if the 7th ends on a weekend. I'm giving like to a Tuesday of that following. So like the 9th or something. Like say if the 7th or the 9th fall on a weekend, it's going to be like prior to. So it have to be done the 5th or the 6th. Northeast, a man. Somebody's neutral to the situation, but still. Fool again and can't be fooled again. First time, shame on you. Second time, you can't be fooled and won't be fooled again. Somebody definitely from Texas or Tennessee. First time, can't shame on you. Second time, can't put the blame on you. Third time, that's your ass. Somebody already gave somebody 2 times. So this last time, somebody ain't giving up there. Whoever this person is part of this corruption of a juvenile record and release somebody's information, or Orlando Health female worker, and your sister is sleeping with your girlfriend, baby mama, or wife, or this person is sleeping with someone's person, your mom set up the somebody's female, or this a female setting up the police, DCF parole to prevent these people's movement, or this person could be doing something in hopes to prevent a person's movement. Let me turn on this light real quick. A charity foundation front. So we got a probation officer and a DCF worker and a police. So these are like 3 studs. One of them like to wear a twist out. The other one likes to wear their hair in buns, or they'll wear it out like they got a lineup or some shit. But they know each other. But they also know somebody's mom. This is somebody fucks with these people on the low. Somebody been thinking that there's a woman out here sleeping with another man and they sleeping with these women. These are studs. That's why I kept getting that situation where it was like, no harm. I just thought it was crazy. Hold on. Hey, good morning. Thank you. You too. Yes. A creamer is here so I can have my tea better. Yes, it's the right one too. Okay. Perfect. But yeah, somebody gonna find out that this woman is sleeping with a stud. These women are sleeping. I'm telling you, it's some type of agenda. Somebody better work quickly because these motherfuckers really looking to pull a fast one. They looking to pull a fast one too. They definitely looking to pull a fast one. One of the charity fronts or foundations is going to be with a homeless program, an addiction program, food food scarcity program. Because someone with the car lot, they got a hotel in their portfolio. A stripper escort has stash of evidence in their locker or their car for part of a setup. So they could be planning to send someone towards a person during this week. They could have received anywhere from like $500 to $700 from a political foundation or organization, or this person or pupils. Somebody's last name is Pupils or Peoples. Palupo. So I could have black hair, medium length. We also got a female district attorney, state judge, a district attorney, state judge, an immigration lawyer taking a kickback or a bribe, either to the courthouse or the judge or themselves. All right, there's a judge that's in good standing. You might get a phone call about a person either getting hurt or being found or come up missing. No, it ain't a coincidence. The missing body or a person is done by a close friend. Sulo, Soloso. Somebody could be jealous. Oh, this is how I know it's crucial. Whenever you get the pseudo groups involved, some people don't know about pseudo groups, but it's about to be personal on ground. So that means whatever I've been talking about, somebody been taking it serious. So pseudo groups are involved. I feel like people can't get away. Y'all not getting away with nothing else right now. And there's not going to be something going on where someone can still be playing like that dream state. Oh, we're going to stop them. We're going to take their lives. I'm here. No, you're not. There's a pseudo group out. Missing body or person done by a close friend. A medical research institute hospital near a location. What location is this? So it's supposed to be an undisclosed location. 5 to 57 miles, undisclosed, or is marked off. Someone is calling in a favor from someone in London or in Europe. Someone will receive a call probably like 5:59 or between now, because some people you could be somewhere it's like still 4 o'clock for you guys. 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fuck it. Run with it. An undisclosed location. There's a female that could be very, very mad. She could have very puffy hair. It's like she washing for the background and her hair is puffy. It could go up to shoulder length. It's like either she just washed it and it's like puffy. It's like somebody got a part down the middle and it's puffy, but it's only going shoulder length. They could be north. The biology department. Search the biology department. Also, the biology department is part of a morgue because dissecting. So a morgue, a mortician. Someone feels like they call the lifeline, like I said, Hebrew Israelite or more. Someone is trying to use the lifeline of getting to the brotherhood, and they don't realize the crimes that they already committing, which is going to cause, if this brotherhood helps them, now it's going to be considered a terrorist group, which they're going to take that down first. Especially if you do anything with the brotherhood, Muslim, Arabic, Morocco, Lebanese, y'all are the first ones that they'll be happy to take down. Somebody don't get that part. But someone feels like their lifeline would be to go ahead and do that. Someone could be from India, Australia, West Europe, because rugby is their type of sport. You don't really hear about rugby in the States like that. Somebody's a rugby fan. Or they're going to have their browser full of watching sports things of rugby. So they could be Indian from India, a Veterans Affairs doctor currently watching that feels like they're using people as human test experiments. They could have also had some type of information showing about what they did November 7th or July 2nd. Also, I'm getting December 19th, between December 7th and the 19th as well. A missing child, alive, abused, or being trafficked by a neighbor. So this Veterans Affairs doctor that's currently watching, they also were part of this crime of saying something about a missing child that's alive, being abused, trafficked, and it could be a neighbor or in a neighborhood. Or they could be reporting back. They could be on the good side. So low-key, this person could go either way in a situation. They could have ran across some DNA results. Because this person could have worked. One of these doctors could have worked with a medical research hospital long time ago, years ago, or 12 years ago, but anywhere between 7 and 19 years ago. And somebody is like considered, like, you know how like when they do, especially in medical field, doctors, so PhD, or you working on your master's or going into the doctorate field, they have certain people of testing experiments of, or they have the comparison of, we had this person from 1996 and they had RH null blood, da 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 da. That person will be like the front of a lecture or dissertations, thesis, scientific proof of comparison whenever they're doing things and they get out into the working field. This person is sitting there, it's like, is this the person? Is this not? This was a back and forth type of thing for them. And then it's like, saying, reporting back, someone is alive, they're being abused, trafficked. It's a good part of this. Yep. So this person's on the good side of this situation. One of these Veterans Affairs doctors that lucked up. I'm getting somebody lucked up. But also realize somebody was part of something that they wasn't supposed to. It's just, it was the name confusion. So someone's name and then what it was that they were working on, it didn't match up. But also with DNA, this is like someone could look at the markers, but when you look at the markers and then the person who's portraying to be the person, someone also works at the Veterans Affairs or do something for DOD or the government in some shape, form, or fashion. And they're saying, okay, when it comes to this person's name, I'm getting somebody had to go get an appointment. And that person went and they took this person's blood, and that person's blood is not the blood of what they have on file or whatever this Veterans Affairs doctor has. That person's blood is not the blood that this doctor has. So they need to get to the other person. But however, how can I get to this person if I know that they're being abused and they're being trafficked and they're being stalked by a neighbor? That shit is quite difficult, right? But also to continue on with the medical research, hospital, and locations, somebody was able to verify in April that somebody was actually for sure, I keep seeing April, that for sure that they knew that a person was being abused. Someone you work with is sleeping with your partner or relative 3 days ago. Somebody is trying to jeopardize what someone is doing. Please don't lose focus. You lose focus, you're going to lose out on all the stuff that you need. An airline pilot, a jealous mother figure of their son or their children, a black judge or a black female circuit judge that took on a corrupt family case or a divorce case. Veterans Affairs, DOD worker. The grandparents stole money from the children, or the children stole the money from the grandparent to not give to somebody. Covering the crime for the nurse practitioner that's participating, a psychologist and a psychiatrist, a gay man currently setting up in-closet lover for this crime. Like they went to go, like I'm telling you, somebody intentionally going to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, getting a couple sessions in prior to go ahead and committing the crime in hopes that it'll get them off for if the people don't participate with what it is that they're doing. Because they want this to go away, but it's not. A private pilot, a United Nations U.S. Embassy double agent. Sure to keep that information at disclose so these people can do their job. Some of them sitting here freaking out like, well, who's who? And then it's like somebody like, damn, how we gonna get the intel info if they gonna try to figure out who's who? And then I feel like that shit is stressing people out enough. So, but I'm also here to tell somebody if they are getting stressed out, you should have the upper hand, especially those on the good side. You should have the upper hand. These are people that when they covert narcissists are not able to operate under hostile, stressful situations when they're unsure or unable to predict certain things. They will break. This person could live in North Carolina, or they could know music artists. A mother figure called DCF or CPS and made false allegations of neglect and abuse. Or they plan to do this again in order to get some type of child support or get some type of money. They could have also phoned somebody that could have been a work associate or close to someone to report it as well. this week. Someone could be born in 78 or 1987 that they feel is close to a person, and get them to go ahead and make the allegations as well, because it'll stick more, because it's like, you know them, longer, and they'll be more likely to work with you because or whatever, or they could have had this person do that around June or last month. Okay. A city official currently watching. All right. Right now, if there's something else going on, a sting, the crime, 2.1 miles southwest of the town or location or street. So, to the city official watching, and you got to sit here and do some people, or you could be in Washington, it's 2.1 miles southwest of a town, location, or the street. Also, southwest of Alpharetta, Georgia. Okay. Roman Greek mythology. A couple waiting on an illegal adoption with a baby. So somebody could have, this is given where somebody cutting out a baby from a person and then taking it to sell it off. But I don't feel like the baby is going to survive. It's like these people get to the baby and the baby dies, due to either how the cord was cut or how it was handled, or not knowing the full care of what that person really had going on. Yep. An Asian female judge was aware of this, or they attempting to shield themselves of being involved in this. I'm getting this could be a same-sex couple. Wisconsin's legislative, taxation, and transportation. A wife sleeping with a husband, brother, uncle, or cousin. One of them is like due to fertility issues because they feel like somebody's sperm count is low, or it doesn't work at all and they need it in order for it to work. March 20th, May 31st, August 11th, October 22nd, January 2nd, but majorly March 20th to the 24th. Somebody did something very deceitful. Phone records from 12:13, 12:14 a.m., 12:16 a.m., and 12:17 a.m. If they deleted those messages, those were the messages that need to be retrieved in order to know exactly what happened. And this could have been for dates of March 20th to the 24th, May 31st, August 11th, last January 2nd, or October 22nd, or they were portraying to hope to do this. I'm telling you, a water company. I told you, if you Arabic or something, y'all the first ones that they be glad to take out, man. Like, I don't even want to finish the message, bro. Like, this shit is like, ain't no way in the fucking world y'all just doing this much shit. And y'all doing the most. And I know for a fact that it's happening, because if somebody's sitting here fucking watching me in shock and ready, just like, they're supposed to be sleeping, and it's like, shit, I could have slept in for an extra hour. And for me to hear this shit, I'm blown away. Like, I'm blown away right along with you. I'm just the messenger. I don't have to be around people just to see this shit, but I know for a fact that it's happening. You couldn't convince me otherwise. Like, Pam, like, are you? Listen, we're not gonna play cognitive dissonance type of game. So just go ahead to just you separate me from what I already know is the fucking truth. And considering who it is, depending on how they dress, they style, how they come in, it's gonna be a dead giveaway. Definitely, most definitely, especially if this is part of some sort of corporation, cyberbully, telling on who paid them to put them and to harass a person. Somebody feelings got hurt, probably on the last live or some shit like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, because they did something to receive payments for plastic surgery payments. For somebody, it was like, instead of giving them the money, they put it on the books of these people, of these surgeons and shit like that. So you got plastic surgeons that's involved in this, anesthesiologists. A couple plotted on an execution 2 weeks ago. I mean, the last name Gray, Hawthorne, Alderman, or somebody could be an alderman, a Coast Guard male, check their Excel spreadsheet. Somebody's not signing in people correctly. We got Durham, North Carolina, Georgetown University, DC, Newport News, Rhode Island. It's like somebody is like tied into a group. House of Representatives, an ethical computer engineer, estudiante de la Ciudad de Mexico, October 1968, a boat rental company or a marine docking place. Somebody recently purchased like a boat shed or something like that, or a lot. Follow the money, follow the crime. This was somebody that wanted to keep prolonging this shit until November. And I don't feel like this should go on because they allowed this to keep lingering. It's going to, excuse me, it's going to lead to something that could be avoided. Because these were people that were hoping that somebody will be in the ground before fall had started or right before winter. So this was definitely planning to carry this on until like November, December, which this shouldn't be something that need to be carried on that long. Because if you do so, it's like somebody going to end up snatching up a 6-year-old, a newborn baby. So they're going to have an age group of 0 to 6 years old, and then the 6-year-old to 12-year-olds, and then they'll have one to 16 to 17, and the information you get from there, I don't feel like people can stomach that at all. And that goal was to happen on November 7th. Like that was the ultimate end goal. Also, somebody's end goal for them to have something done, or a life insurance policy, or having someone dead in the ground, or a home sold, stolen, or book kept to steal either anywhere from like $59 million to $615 million from someone by November 7th or the 1st. Like someone was hoping that they had someone in the hearse prior to this situation, because this is something that they've been having someone investigate since December 7th, 9th, or the 10th. And it was illegally. They felt they had it in the bag, but this is also someone that was getting looked into since 2017, 2001, 2007, and 17. Whatever they did in 2005, 2003, 2005. It was like, I allowed them to do this. Somebody is bragging about something that they felt they allowed someone to do. Or planning to get somebody seduced into the woods to go camping to take their life, or get them to be like goofy or desperate for attention, love, or something like that, or have them warped in the mind, dead in the mind. It's like getting lowered in by sex and emotions, steal the money, cause some type of thing, and then take the life of the person, especially if it was like water, heartbroken, or lessen the passion about this. So they don't think, they can't do anything, they won't be able to get money, they want to avoid this coming to light. Like they want somebody to think very negatively about these two cases. Like they won't gain the material harvest. Like what you know is what you're not supposed to know. And especially like the negative thought. This is like saying somebody doesn't think correctly. They think negatively. They could be bipolar, sick in the head type thing. Or they don't think correctly. Somebody told this to 2 different court places. This is even going along. They paid for 7 different people. These could be people that wasn't even finished with college or halfway through, or they were doing certain things that they felt would do what it is. These were people also a conflict of interest, being part of their group, society, organization, or the people that paid for sex that they felt would do favors for them, that they can mentally or emotionally manipulate. Like, you only supposed to keep this on a little bit, but you're not going to get the major two things that's supposed to come from this court case because you're supposed to be dead, and we're going to blame your death on you having sexual prowess and you were overpowering someone, so they had to take your life type situation. That was someone's hope and outcome about this, so they could take the money. If not, they was hoping to drown someone or allow a crime of passion to occur, a bank robbery, or someone be robbed, or the spouse to rob them of everything, and the spouse robs everything and they split certain things. And if the spouse was going to be greedy, they was going to take that spouse out in order to return that shit so they can keep growing on whatever it is that wasn't theirs. Opportunist behavior. All right, we gotta leave it at that. But for whatever it's worth, charges will be, done. Because this is like somebody, the only other hopeful way was the hope that somebody become like a lesbian or something like that. Like, there ain't, for me, it ain't that much shit in the fucking world for me to become a lesbian. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Like, I'll watch the show and everything, but what? I like a man too much. I love men too much. But yeah, these are people like, wait a minute, wait, what? We gotta have some laughter in this shit. All right, I'll catch you guys in a bit.